Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel if you've been here already, and welcome back to another soap video. Today I will be making a custom soap. One of my customers asked me to make her a dupe of J'adore perfume soap. So I was able to find the fragrance oil, and today I'm going to be making that soap for her. You just saw me adding a little bit of kaolin clay, and as my oil I have olive, shea butter, and coconut oil. Only those three fat that I'll be using for this recipe. Now, the supplier, the fragrance supplier, did not mention any acceleration for that fragrance, but as a matter of caution, I do have my mold next to me just in case. You never know. When it comes to soap making, you never know what's gonna happen, so you should be prepared. I'm adding right now my sodium hydroxide solution to my oils, and we are gonna be blending this pretty well and get everything incorporated. So we're going to do that, and not too long later I will be adding my fragrance oil, and again my mold is ready to go. Every time you're using a fragrance for the first time, even though you have to take a look at what the manufacturers say about it. Here's the fragrance oil, J'adore. But you always, have to be cautious, in terms of getting everything ready, get your mold close by, just in case, something happened, because everybody's not using the same oil, the same recipe. Mine has a heavy amount of olive and a heavy amount of shea butter, so you never know. All right, so you're gonna mix that together, and you're gonna see not too long after, the soap is not accelerating, but it's kind of getting thick a little bit, so something to keep an eye on when you're dealing with a new fragrance that you're not used to. All right, so as you can see, I'm gonna stop mixing with my stick blender here, and I'll continue the process with my spatula, and that's it. We are there. See, look at this. It's super thick, and by the time I'm done putting everything in the mold, it gets very thick. I'm not gonna call that an acceleration, but when you're dealing with a lot of solid fat like the shea butter, something like that can happen. So here we're gonna do that. And also one thing that I like to do as well when I'm making a custom 5-pound soap, I always make the recipe a little bit over 5 pounds, just because after the soap finish curing, you're not gonna end up with 5 pounds of cured soap. There will be a little bit less, but somebody paid you for a 5-pound soap. You want to make sure that you give them 5-pound cured soap. So that's the reason why I made my recipe a little bit over 5 pounds, in order to have exactly a 5-pound cured soap. Now this is my mold. I think eventually I'm gonna get a tall and skinny 5-pound. Those are my old 5-pound molds. I love them. I use them for male soap. Usually, the guys' hands are bigger than ours, so I usually use that mold for man soap. However, now that I'm getting a lot of custom orders, 5-pound, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get me a tall and skinny 5-pound mold for my female customers, because after I cut this here, I'm gonna have to cut this again for her, because she I don't think she has such a big hand. So in order to make it easier for her, I'm gonna cut each of these bars into two, so it will be easier for a woman to handle. All right, so that's what's gonna happen after the first cut. That soap smell amazing. I mean, that fragrance, I really understand why she wanted me to make her soap with that fragrance, because it really smells amazing. I can't wait for it to finish curing totally, to see if the fragrance still remain as strong and as wonderful. I mean, it really smells good. I really understand why she wanted that in her soap. And as a surprise, I'm gonna make her a little buttercream with that scent in it. I'm going to surprise her. I hope she doesn't see the video. Anyway, thank you everybody for being with me today, and I hope to see you at the next one. Don't forget to follow, subscribe, and share and comment. Bye bye everybody.